Hello, everyone. I am Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. And you know what? You can actually see. Okay, there. Good. Okay, so I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. I had to find a quiet place to be able to talk to you guys. So I was like, I know where I'm going. I'm going straight to the car. And I'm sitting in my car just talking to you guys. So I want to welcome you to the Balance Doctor Show. You never know where I will have this show. I may have it in the car. I'll be at somebody's house. I'll be in the studio. You name it, it can happen for us to just be able to get moments where we talk to each other, especially as a busy mom. It is crazy trying to figure out how you can manage all different aspects of your life without losing your mind. And so today I just wanted to take a moment to talk about motherhood. I was actually on a show, which is the WBTV Morning Break. So you can look that up. WBTV Morning Break Show with Coach Lamont as his special MVP guest. And today on the show, we were talking about motherhood, which is a short segment, but it's good information for us to be able to just talk about some of the things that I do as the balance expert to be able to literally manage my 5 children. So 5 children is pretty interesting and hectic when you're trying to manage all of the different schedules and everything. So do you know a survey from Welch's Grape Juice actually surveyed 2,000 American moms. And during that survey, they found that the average day goes for an average mother from 6:30 a.m. until 8:31 p.m. That's what the study revealed. 6:30 a.m. until 8:31 p.m. was the average work day for moms. And moms, it's just crazy. It's crazy how hectic life is for us and what's expected of us. And so it's not a joke when survey reveals the same things, that you know that it's some serious stuff that we're doing on a daily basis that actually equaled out to 98 hours per week, with moms only devoting 1 hour and 7 minutes per day to themselves. 1 hour, 7 minutes to herself as a mom. That is unbelievable. So if this is one of your 1 hour and 7 minutes, then I want to make it impactful time for you, for us to just talk about motherhood for a minute. I never even imagined that would actually happen. So for it to happen was mind blowing, and I'm grateful that God would even choose me to be able to birth children and to help share and shape who they will ultimately become. And so let me give you a little bit about my family. I have 5 children. Frank Jr., he's a student at UNC Chapel Hill, but he's also a big time entrepreneur, almost like a Bill Gates type of guy. So he 100% believes in entrepreneurship. And that's what his whole goal and vision is to be able to be an entrepreneur at heart. And so that's his desire. And I'm serious, you have to stay on the lookout for Frank Jr. because he's up and rising superstar in the entrepreneurial world. Then I have Ivan, and Ivan is my 17-year-old, and Ivan is an AB honor roll student and at Northwest Cabarrus High School, doing a fantastic job of maintaining honor roll status, but he also plays football and recently picked that sport up and is outstanding at the sport of football. So I'm impressed with how well he does with a sport that he just recently have like a newfound passion for. And he does that in honor and in loving memory of his 12-year-old brother that passed away, Gabriel. And so Gabe was a huge football player. Actually, he'd get like a twinkle in his eye, all because he was like, I love the game of football. He was passionate about football. And so when Gabe transitioned to be with the Lord, it was a very unexpected. And when he passed away, it was an unknown heart defect that none of us knew even existed. So I encourage people to always get your heart checked, get an ultrasound done of your heart, because that's the only way that we could have detected that he had this particular type of defect. And what horrible way for a parent to have to find out that their child has a defect that could have been surgically corrected if you knew about it. But who knows about it until the first sign, and the sign is sudden cardiac death. So Gabe is our son that is 12 forever. And I know technically speaking, he would be 15 years old this year, but for me in my heart, he's going to be 12 forever. So that's my third child, Gabriel. Let me go on to let you know about, I have Jeremiah. Now Jeremiah is 12 now, and he is an actor. He's interested in complete acting career. He's also in track and doing very well from a money management perspective. He's just a sharp cat to be 12 years old. He's doing a wonderful job. Then I also have Jayla, and Jayla, our daughter Jayla, she had been diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, but she believes wholeheartedly that you should use every gift and every talent that you've been blessed with. So for her, she officially does basketball, dance. She's an usher in church. She's a motivational speaker, an inspirational speaker, where she actually helps inspire other people to achieve their greatness and not let anything limit them from becoming all that they're destined to be. So I am inspired by the children that God has blessed me and my husband with. My husband and I, we've been married for 24 years, and to be able to help raise these all-star children is just a tremendous gift from God. So one thing that we do, and this is what I talked about on that WBTV show today on the morning break, and you can go and definitely look that up as well. I'll be putting it on my website, so you can go to thebalancedoctor.tv, and you'll be able to see that interview that I did at the CBS studios today, and definitely check that out. Also, you can go to thebalancedoctor.tv if you would like to stay abreast of things that's happening. We'll post things on the website. You can look at our podcast. I do have a podcast that's out as well, The Balanced Doctor Show with Kim Jacobs, me, your host. And so you can definitely check that out. I have 2 episodes so far, and one of which is a young lady named Cassandra Davis, who is one of the mother dreamers that I introduced to the world today. So please make sure you check that episode out, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to the Balanced Doctor TV show and YouTube channel, please do so right now, and spread the word to all of your friends and your family, loved ones, even your enemies. People need balance in their lives without feeling like I'm overwhelmed, I'm loaded, I'm stressed out. Let's get some level of balance and synergy in our lives to the point where we understand that this thing called life can be handled. It can be managed. You can do this and do that without having to feel like you are losing it all. So what are some things that I do as a mom to be able to balance my life with my children as from a motherhood perspective? One thing that I do is I schedule appointments, individual appointments with my children. That is so important to do in my house anyway, because when you have 5 children that are constantly pulling and tugging at you and asking you, hey, can I talk to you about this? Can I talk to you about this? Okay. We need some appointment times just so that we can all be on the same page. What I do is I schedule that carved out time where my other children have to wait until we're finished with our appointment time, discussing what our goals are, what are we trying to accomplish, what role do they need me to play as mom? Do you need me to send an email to a teacher for you? Do you have something that you'd like for me to post on your behalf? Like, for example, let me give you an example. My son, Jeremiah, because I know he's interested in acting, we'll take our appointment time and actually talk about what the casting calls are and put his photos up and upload that so that he's prepared from an acting perspective to be able to meet his goals. With my daughter, Jayla, she has a YouTube channel as well, Jayla's Animal Diaries. So we'll talk about what video she wants to post, and we'll talk about the book that she's writing. We are able to accomplish a lot more as a family because we have those appointment times. So definitely try to implement that and see, don't it work for you and your family? I promise you, it will make a huge difference. At least if it doesn't for them, it does for you from a sanity perspective. Trust me, it works for me. I'm like, it's not your appointment time. Hold on until it's time for me to connect with you, and then we will go ahead and reconnect. Then the other thing that my husband and I really do, and we do it frequently, is we meet to discuss what are the areas of weakness within our children. If, for example, say one of our children is struggling with confidence, then in that particular case, we will devise a plan for the month to focus on how we can help boost the confidence of our particular child that's struggling in that area. So we put the child in situations that forces him or her, I can't say which child because you cannot do that and publicly put it out some kind of embarrassment, but we put our child in precarious positions to be able to pull that particular trait that we are trying to focus on more heavily. So if that's the area, then we're going to make sure we're putting him or her in public speaking situations. We're going to give some coaching and some tips on how to be more effective in that area so that that child can be the best that he or she can be in their lives, if that makes sense. Number 3, the other thing that we do is family date nights. And I talked about this heavily on that WBTV morning break interview. Today, I was their MVP guest, but I didn't get to go into great detail like this. So hopefully this detail will be helpful to you. Family date nights is so important too, because I know my husband being a pastor and myself, we are busy doing television stuff, doing all kinds of interviews and speaking engagements, you name it, it's happening, counseling people, doing all kinds of stuff. We have a congregation with a larger congregation, 2 locations, the Rock Worship Center. So with us being as busy as we really are, we have to find creative ways to be able to spend quality time with our family. So we have family date nights. And on our family date nights, that's it. It's our family time that we get a chance to really spend with them. We may go bowling. We may go to a movie, dinner, go somewhere where we can do both together, whatever it takes for us to just have some bonding time with our children. We may do VR, whatever. They had me in some virtual reality thing recently, and I was doing all kind of stuff. I was about to hit myself in the face. I was like, what am I doing? But it was so much fun for our children to be able to watch me officially be silly as mom, or watch daddy and he's turned completely sideways. He's supposed to be turned facing the thing and he's thinking that it's over there and he's hitting stuff all midair. It is a wonderful experience for your children to be able to pick some of the activities that you actually do as well. But I enjoy just being field trip mom and eating dinner with my children, being able to have those dinner time table topics where we talk about a wide variety of subjects. It's a lot of fun to me. So I wanted to just take this brief moment as the Balance Doctor to come on and tell you that the joys of motherhood are rewarding, outstanding, especially when you get the opportunity to raise all-star children that you later can feel so proud of what they've been able to accomplish and their goals and dreams start becoming a reality. All because I believe the mom that you are helped to shape their future so that they could be able to see those dreams manifest themselves just from you being the example that you are. So I congratulate you as a mother. If you're watching this right now, I thank you for all that you do, because sometimes we don't even, necessarily get thanked enough, and that's okay. But tune in to me, the Balance Doctor, and I'll be sure to thank you. So listen to me. If nobody else pats you on your back, if nobody else thanks you, I, your Balance Doctor, would like to just tell you kudos to you and hats off to you for doing the tremendous amount of work that you do, so much so that it's 98 hours in a given week. 98 hours. That's a lot. That's a lot of hours that you are devoting to motherhood. If you do not have a copy of my book, Extreme Balance Makeover, make sure that you reach out and let us. You can get it either on Amazon, which is available there, or you can get it at Barnes and Nobles. But you can also go through thebalancedoctor.tv and get your copy as well of Extreme Balance Makeover. Better Solutions, Better Focus, and a Better Life is the name of my book. Extreme Balance Makeover, Better Solutions, Better Focus, Better Life. If you have not received your copy, make sure you go ahead and get it right away. If you're looking to have me come and do speaking engagements with your church or your organization or your corporation is having some type of kickoff event, feel free. Workshops, whatever it is that you're looking to have happen from a balance perspective, I would be honored to come and be a part of that. And you can book that through Cassandra, Cassandra, at thebalancedoctor.tv. And Balance Doctor is spelled out. So Cassandra at thebalancedoctor.tv. And I will be honored to come to your organization or to your church and even to your book club and be able to just dissect this whole thing called life. Until we connect again, I'm just thanking you for allowing me, your balance doctor, the opportunity to be able to bring balance to the world, one household at a time. Thank you so much for tuning in with me in my car. And I'm excited about this private moment that we had together. Please share this YouTube channel with other friends and family and all kinds of people so we can stay connected. Take care, guys. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday weekend. A wonderful holiday weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.